Good afternoon, everybody. This is future Sailor Cooper back again, and today I just want to do the DEP tag and give you all a little bit of information about me. So let's get into it. A name, age, and height. My name is Devon Cooper. I'm 18 and I'm 6'1". The second question is, where are you shipping from? I will be shipping from Fargo, North Dakota, but I live in Minot, North Dakota, so I have to take a 5-hour ride to Fargo once it's time for me to ship out. And the next question is, what were your parents' reaction? My mom, she very supportive of my situation. She just told me to go in and make the best of it. She know that's my dream, to go in and travel the world and just be the and just become a man. And she said, just be your own man, and I'm gonna support you to the fullest. With my dad, it was pretty much the same thing. He just said that he just hoped that I don't get caught up in any wars or anything. So my dad, he more concerned about me having to, I guess, like be in combat or whatever. But I tried to explain to him that I won't be in combat. My job doesn't involve me being in combat. Ship date, I shipped November 10th, 2015. Dep date, I depped in April 3rd. My rate, I am a aircrew survival equipment, also known as PR, which stands for parachute rigger. Something memorable that happened at MEPS. So something that happened at MEPS that I will probably always remember when we was given the P sample, and my roommate from the night before, this guy, I forgot his name, I believe it was like Austin or something like that, and he going to the National Guard. So we were in the bathroom giving the P test, and it was 4 of us in there, and including myself, and they give us all a cup and tell us to go stand at the stall. And this one guy had went to the first stall, and when they tell us when we get to the stall, sit our cup up on the stand until he tell us to piss. So this one guy had went first to the first stall. I was second, and my roommate from the night before, he was third, standing right next to me. So me and the first guy, we standing there already, and then my roommate, he comes up beside me to the next stall, and we all looking straight ahead at the wall, because that's what the Army guy told us to do. So he gets beside me, and in the corner of my eye, I see him and I hear him start unzipping his pants. So I'm like, what the hell he doing? So next thing I know, I hear him start pissing in a cup, and it was one more guy getting his cup from the Army guy, so he can go stand at the 4th stall so he can give his piss sample. And next thing you know, the Army guy stopped helping that guy, and he turned and started yelling. He was like, "Hey, who's pissing?" And then the guy who was pissing, he just froze, like he just stopped pissing, and he was holding the cup in his hand, and he was holding his penis in his other hand, and he was looking back over his shoulder at the Army guy talking like this, and he was like, "Who told you to start pissing?" And the guy, he was just froze, like he wasn't saying nothing, because he was just so scared. And he was like, "What, you think you're special or something?" And then the guy was like, "No." And then he was like, "See, that's your problem. You don't know how to follow orders." And the Army guy, he had like an island accent, so that made it even more funny, cause he had an accent, and it was just hilarious, man. Once me and the guy who was at the first stall and the last stall, once we were done pissing, they let us go into the next room, and we had to get undressed once again. And the 3 of us, we was in there, we was talking, we was like, anybody thought that was funny, and we just all just bust out laughing. We was like, hell yeah, that shit was funny. And the guy who was pissing, he had to wait last. He had left out the bathroom last because he didn't follow instructions. So for any of you that's going to MEPS soon, just make sure you follow instructions, because based off that experience, you will get yelled at and you will be singled out at MEPS. So my advice is just to follow instructions, and uh, you won't have that problem. The fifth question is, what is the best and worst part of DEP? For me, the best part is just knowing that I got a career waiting ahead of me. Just knowing that I'm going into something that I really want to do. And just having that feeling, just being a part of the Navy, and just being a part of the military in general. I feel like that's an honorable thing. And the worst part is that I can't really go to any DEP meetings. Like, I can't go to my recruiter office because, like I said, my recruiter is 5 hours away in a town called Fargo. So the way I do my DEP meetings is we talk over the phone, and then he be in his office, and he be on the laptop on Skype with the other future sailors, and that's how we do our DEP meeting. And I only had one DEP meeting so far this month. So that's the worst part about being in DEP, not being able to go to the office and like be face to face with my recruiter and the other future sailors that's going into the Navy. The sixth question is something you'll miss while at RTC. Definitely my family. I'm gonna miss my family. I'm gonna miss my little nephew. I got a 1-year-old nephew who I'm living here with now. He'll be 2 in May. I love that little guy to death, man. So I definitely I just mainly miss my family. Just being I miss being able to pick up the phone and call them whenever I want to. And just that's really the only thing I miss. It's not much that I miss. Just my family. And the last question is, how are you preparing for RTC? I'm basically just preparing by working out, which I think everybody is doing who's getting ready to go into the military. Basically just working out. I have a gym membership at a gym that's about 10 minutes away from where I live. And I'll be attending fitness classes that they have throughout the month. And these classes, they really been helping me a lot because when I first stepped in, I was at 227 pounds. And right now, I just checked my weight shortly before I did this video, and I'm already down to 222 pounds. And my goal is to be 215 or below before I ship out. So with the rate I'm going, I only got 7 more pounds to go, and I don't leave to November, so I got like another 6 months. So if I really want to, I could probably be down to about 200 pounds. But who knows? I know that before I leave, I'll be below 215 for sure. I really don't have to lose any weight because I'm a pretty athletic guy. I'm under the body fat percentage maximum, so I'm good as far as that. And that's basically all I have for this DEP tag. I just want to do this and put this information out there to give you all a little bit more information about me and my process. If any of you all have any questions or anything, comment. And like the video, subscribe, and shout out to my first subscriber. I wish I could see who the person is, but shout out to you for being my first subscriber. It means a lot to me, believe it or not. And whoever you is, comment on the video, let me know who you is, and thank you for subscribing. And anybody else who come across this video, please like it and subscribe. And you all have a blessed day.